is held to in terms of understanding the law and procedures of court if you choose to represent yourself?
I object again. Is the court using my bond? Where's the appearance bond and the bid bond? I do not understand. I do not comprehend. And I would.
See how everybody got quiet when he said that? Everybody got quiet when he started talking about bid. That's what will happen when you kind of sideswipe them like that. I request that they produce the bid bond on this matter. See, one of the things that they're not going to do is they're never going to lie or deny something. They're going to use obfuscation. All right, they're going to figure out a way to get around it. They won't directly deny what you're saying. Start paying attention to that. It's going to be obfuscation is the tool that they use, and just run over you and make you look stupid and do things like that. You have to prepare for court, and you got to be prepared. You have to anticipate almost, if you're going to go into court, you need to have the ability to anticipate how they're going to respond to you and what you're going to say in response to that.
Where is my bond? I need my bond back. I need my bid bond. Or I'll write one and overnight it. Where is my bid bond? And who is the highest bidder of the case?
All right, on
crickets.
This case, State of Washington versus Mohammed Ismail Idris, case number 3A0257.
Do you see how he just handled that? I ignored him. That's why it comes in. You have to ask them 3 times. Ask for the bid bond. That's what I get here is silence. I don't even care if it's not, if it ain't even in court. I could be speaking to an attorney and hit him with the bid bond. He gets silent. That bond is what Gene Keating was talking about. It's a bid bond. They form a bond. See, the reason, why is there a bond? Okay, this is for everybody listening. There's a bond because the statutes represent a charge. A charge is a lien. A charge is a lien. Let's look at that real quick. Look at that real quick. What is a charge? What are charges? When somebody puts some charges on you, you ever stop and think about what that word means? What a charge is? Let's look at it real quick and see if we can get some insight into this word charge. All right, so back to our trusty Black's Law Dictionary, 8th edition. Let's go to the C's. Let's look up this word charge. Here we go, charge. Okay, charge. A formal accusation of an offense as a preliminary step to a prosecution, a murder charge. Okay, we all familiar with that, the general term, but look how many senses of the word, look how many different definitions of the word charge we have. How do we know what meaning they are using when they call we're getting a charge? It says an instruction or command, all right, jury charge. Okay, review the charge for appealable error. 4, an assigned duty or task or responsibility. But here's the one, an encumbrance or lien or claim. So if somebody's putting a charge on you, could they be having a claim against you? And if they have a claim against you, so if, let's say they're possession with the intent to distribute, that's a charge. Well, there is an amount associated with that because it's dealing in commerce. This is where the debtors' prisons came from. Under Edward I, with the statute merchant, in case you're wondering, well, where did this come from? It's not nothing new. They've been doing this for the last 1,000 years. So a charge, possession with the intent to distribute, okay, that's $1 million charge. They don't tell you that, but there's $1 million on the books. It's showing in accounts receivable. So when you come in and you start arguing, they say, okay, well, you don't want to pay the debt. You are an absconding debtor. So we're going to hold your body, and then we're going to take this debt, convert it into a bond, and sell it. Now you get an indication of how the government is funding themselves. All right, because they'd already told you that all your taxes, the 100% of the Reagan, he did the investigation, and 100% of y'all taxes get just paid on the interest. So how's government funding themselves? They having to make money through charges. That's why you see this mania for writing you traffic tickets, and you're getting a charge for every little thing. Because money is created off of debt. So one of the rules is there is no money. The reason that's the number one rule, because everything in our system today revolves around that fact. That since there isn't any money, debt is being used as money, so everybody is looking for an opportunity to create money by creating debt. Debtors' prisons.